Parts of Nigeria's capital city were rocked by 2 bomb blasts. There are reports from Abuja of deaths and injuries, but no confirmed numbers just yet. This comes as Nigeria's army is halfway to a 3-month deadline to defeat Boko Haram. The military says it's on track and that the ISIL-allied group is severely weakened. But independent military experts aren't as confident. CCTV's Kelechi has the story.
President Muhammadu Buhari made beating Boko Haram a cornerstone of his presidential campaign. That message resonated with Nigerians tired of the incessant attacks. Since he took office, Buhari has replaced his military chiefs and set the new team a 3-month deadline to crush the militant group. Technically, that deadline expires around November 13. The military is talking year-end.
I can confidently assure you, before the end of this year, which is the expiration of the timeline given, we'll be able to make sure that we defeat Boko Haram terrorists in Nigeria. We're looking at, that we can comfortably say, yes, we have sufficiently defeated these terrorists that they can no longer constitute serious security threat.
The army has claimed a series of victories against Boko Haram, continuing an offensive that began before Buhari took power. But it refuses to detail just how many suspects have been killed, captured or convicted, or how many hostages have been freed. And not everyone is convinced victory is imminent.
Eliminating terrorism or insurgency within 3 months, I don't think that is very possible. This is more so that terrorism has never been easy to defeat anywhere in the world, as long as you allow it to take root in any society. Eliminating it becomes very difficult.
The attacks blamed on Boko Haram have continued. Just last month, more than 100 were killed in multiple bombings in the northeastern city of Maiduguri. The military says the insurgents are desperate.
Insurgents, they can no longer operate freely as they used to do before, coverting territories and in fact sacking armies. But now they are focusing more on soft targets, and what is being done is actually to intensify on the cooperation between the security agencies and the military, and enlightening them that it is a collective responsibility. They have to be more proactive, so that the essence is to discover these terrorists before they even strike, to preempt them.
The army insists Boko Haram is weak, isolated and cut off from its supplies. The coming on board of the joint multinational task force may have greatly enhanced the fight against terrorism. Recently, forces from the bordering countries, including Niger and Chad, have joined Nigerian troops to resist militants along their border lines. Although the militants have lost their strongholds, they've been actively hitting soft targets. And with a few more weeks to the deadline, the military say they're intensifying efforts to end insurgency in the country. Kelechi, Emekalam, CCTV, Abuja, Nigeria.